Show us your best. Show us your absolute best. There was some good yesterday. So 1-0, very steady, very solid performance. He had a bad start yesterday and went 0-3 against Moon, this 1-0 guy. So hopefully KAHO can learn something from Moon. Moon also played extraordinary with Demon Hunter Dryad hit squads while Naga and Bears were leveling. I think KAHO ideally has to play a little bit like this, but KAHO, as we say, as if he was bitten by a tarantula, going in for instant harass with the mana burn. Not even immolation. Not even allowing level 2. Okay, that is at least a new approach. If it's gonna be successful, we'll see about that. But 1-0 has to abandon the first creep spot. Hello, Mr. Hope. Good to see you. Okay, so usually it's a fight for level 3. This time it seems to be a fight for level 2, actually. Detonate, maybe a bit too late. Burns the mana, got the coil. We got the ghoul rotation with skeletons soon. And afterwards, we're going to take that wolf. And that boom is almost level 2 for 1-0. So kind of questionable if this was successful. But he cleaned his own spot there as well. Did KAHO deny something? Because 1-0 is 1.7 and KAHO is 1.5. Yeah, Sharky, who's still in school, also did the math. Which kind of gives me an idea that there was an Ancient of War deny. Not the greatest start, of course. We do have a claw. We have solid damage. We have an expansion. We've seen more earlier expansion of the Night Elves, right? This is something that we see in the matchup versus human, especially, I think. But 1-0, very calm, very collected, gets the camps that he wants, gets the unholy aura that he wants. And then we'll go for the push. Which push it is, we'll see about that. Is it double hero worms? Is it tri-hero? Who are we rooting for? Good question. I think people are usually in favor of the underdog. That'd be KAHO. But people are also against Night Elves.
A player's forces are under attack.
So maybe we're rooting for nobody. 1-0 shows confidence by picking the Naga right away. If there is no evasion, if there is no immolation, you can easily outperform the Night Elf in the middle of the game. And that is so much dominance now. You can pick 1 or 2 camps right there. And this is the expansion not able to root. I mean, 1-0 is kind of like the gardener for the tree. The gardener at the tree, by the way. Amazing band. And KAHO is following this up with the Naga of his own, getting a little bit of control back of the match. Oh, right click noise. If you can take a couple of ghouls away now. Yeah, Herr von West, thank you. Oh, it's sick deny by 1-0, who, unlike yesterday, seemed to be on top of his game right at the start. Oftentimes, like 1-0 is like a good old diesel engine, right? Takes some time to get online, but when there's momentum, he rides that wave. Unlike a diesel engine, I think, who doesn't ride waves. And maybe you do? I'm not an expert. Now we have an expo, and this is, of course, something that 1-0 has to know. First and foremost, he lost the game yesterday because Moon was expanding, and 1-0 scouting was... Something was odd. Something was very odd. He had a Naga there. He saw the tree. He saw the expo, and he didn't punish it. Will this be the game-saving move for KAHO now as well? Same race. Same plan, same position, but 1-0 not with the same mistake. Going in, it's only a Naga and only a DK, a little bit of a hit squad. if you can kill wisps here, that's amazing. Can you get the entangled though? You can't. Okay, so wisp will be safe. Naga's in a bit of trouble here. Oh, look at him go. Body block by 120. Kinda nice. Will the Naga seriously escape here? It looks like it. Dryads couldn't get their spear up, but the body block by KAHO is looking wonderful as well. 120. No TP. Body block, body block, body block. KAHO flexing his muscles quite a bit. Look at him go. Can he block him here maybe? That'd be fantastic. But the movement by 120 for the big escape. First the Naga to the left. Now the DK to the right. Doop, 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 doop. Like a true Dutchie. Goes to the left, goes to the right, celebrates afterwards.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Naga of KAHO, the Demon Hunter of KAHO, had no boots, couldn't follow this up. Very, very, very good escape. Now, creeping intensifies, but what's 120 doing? He's very hurt. The statues will deal with that, of course, in no time. Best unit in the game. This opens up the middle a little bit for KAHO, as 120 is hurt, and that's hopefully finally level 3. Healing wards, lovely. Ancient in position, lovely. Double mid camp would be sick, but the demon is, I think, a bit too hurt here. 120 is going possibly for a clean 9-minute timing push. As he's waiting for Frenzy, as he's waiting for Destroyers, as he's waiting for the Lich. Once these trifecta of terror is online, you just go for it, man. You just go for it. These 1-base 9-minute pushes were kinda benched for a while in the meta, but they're coming back. As elves get a little bit more greedy. KAHO also tier 2, right? It's only Dryads. It's mass Dryads. He's trying to play a little bit like Moon. KAHO, the execution, you got it. But, oh, that potion pass. Sick, 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 sick. Last second save. That was stressful. It's a lot about the ghouls here. One of them is not attacking. And he takes out the ghouls at the moment. If he keeps this Demon Hunter alive, he needs level 3. Damage currently only coming from the Dryads, and the Demon Naga is benched pretty much. And the in-fight sustain with these statues is quite fantastic. Not much you can do if you're KAHO. Gets the Naga back with the Tavern Revive. Okay, still at 52. Got a huge supply lead. Town Portal gone. That's the mid camp going to 120. But Expo is running. Big question now. Can 120 get the counter expansion up? He already abandoned the plan of pushing this Expo and killing it. Because he probably lost too many ghouls for that. Unfortunately, that's a free ancient kill. But how do you deal with the Tri-Hero? Good healing thanks to that ward. He has one more of that. So he doesn't have to touch his Moonwells. And this Naga, if it falls, that's a big lack of control. It's the third hero saved by 120. Unreal how he takes care of his heroes here. Tip-top shape, and KAHO can't put the nail in the coffin. Needs a staff Demon Hunter out. Gets a Fiend at least, and the Naga is leveling like crazy. The heroes are safe, but what about the units? You might ask, what units? Because there's only one Fiend left. There's 2 statues, one of them empty, basically. Naga not in fighting shape. DK at 50%. People are righteously praising 120 for his performance here, but also the tier 2 mass Dryad play by KAHO with this tier 2 Expo is working out beautifully. And he's punishing every overcommitment by 120 so far. He doesn't punish it as hard as he could, but at least he's buying time, and that's all you want at the moment. Dryads, of course, magic immune, can't fall to Coil Nova. And now we're creeping the red with the heal ward. Amazing. Chat calls it out as well. Looks like Happy Foggy 2021. That is not wrong, John. That is not wrong. More HP, more intelligence. Might be an item for the Naga. And now we got the killer upgrade against Dryads. Disease Cloud. A-Bomb is out there as well. Expo is up as well. And now the win condition for KAHO is not exclusive to him anymore. KAHO has to get something done right here, right now. We need heal scrolls. You get a big mana potion. That's again not perfect. And we need like a lot of stuff. But he's going tier 3. I'm not sure if I like that call. Would aggression be better? At the moment, Fiend numbers were rather low. No wagon just yet. Yesterday, by the way, 1-0 didn't go for Disease Cloud at all. Very odd. Insert Fatboy Slim reference. Thank you. Finally, someone noticing that. I've been saying it for weeks and nobody mentioned it. I always have that in the back of my head. Moon showed the Dryads yesterday how effective they can be. But Moon also played the Dryads very different. There's no hit squads. It's just one roaming army. Not as much presence on the map that the Moon had yesterday. For now, this is only quote-unquote a Naruk Tower. Demon Hunter has a potion. We do have double heal scroll. This might work for KAHO. The bomb is gone, and that's the only spreader right now. Invo potion, the lack of redo will be noticeable. So we have that 7-second invo right here. Disease Cloud is everywhere. Still the 2 heal scrolls though. KAHO is extremely patient. Hope he's not too patient. Going for the Naga. Body block! And the mana burn finally finishes her off in the 4th attempt of getting a hero kill. KAHO is right there. He did win GCC 2 already. So with the start of these tournaments, KAHO's rise has started as well. We have to say though, probably the least important hero of the 3, even though it was a good damage dealer with Claw's Mental Gloves Circlet. Very, very good inventory. But the Orb Carrier, the Nova Thrower is still there. How can you deal with that Undead Expo?
A player's forces are under attack.
We got a tele staff now. Nice. Second red spot would be amazing, as we do get bears now as well. 1-0 reads this well though. Instantly in position. Still a couple of archers, funnily, that you can Nova and coil. Just like a demon. And this time, we don't have a heal scroll. Despite the money, were they maybe out of stock? I don't know. Reveal, go for the burrow, instant kill. And now who loses more? 1-0 trying to retreat. If you get that wagon, that is massive for KAHO. Demon Hunter right there. The micro is solid, of course. The retreat attempt is good. But KAHO is getting more and more kills. It's a 22 food lead. It is also tier 2 versus tier 3. So the undead is supposed to be more efficient. But there just is no damage. And that's something that you rarely say about an undead. There always is damage. And now we get the redo in as well. No destroyer to deal with that. 400 HP just straight up going through. And another fiend killed as well. KAHO playing an extraordinary game. Moving back to the red spot now. I would love to see 2 more heal scrolls. He got the 500 gold. I am pleasantly surprised by KAHO here on map 1. And with all the frustration that he showed in this matchup in the past 9 months maybe, how important the win would be in map 1 to get a feeling for this. He got battered yesterday and showing so much improvement with a different tactic, with a different game plan. Must be a rejuvenation for himself, for his mental. Now we're getting defense upgrades as well. Supply gap is closing though. First destroyer up finally. We don't have an orb on KAHO. He didn't make his way home since he was tier 3. Backpack would of course be perfect. We got frost armor, dispelled, abomination lifetime. Not that great, we have to say. All that damage of the Dryad stacking up. So far we only got 1 heal scroll. The next is available in 80 seconds. That's a long time. And he had to use it outside of combat to heal against the disease cloud. This will always, always, always force more heal scrolls. Staff ready, invo potion as well. Lich is naked.
Forces are under
I still worry, but oh, the Dryads are everywhere. We're going for the Lich Head, an Invo Potion. No idea when he made it to the shop, but he did. Wagon down, big damage output gone. The Destroyer's in the middle of it all. And falls. 5 supply wrecked. And all these burrowed fiends, man, they keep on falling because there's always a reveal, always worth it. And KAHO just continues to steamroll over 1-2-0. If he's not losing the Demon Hunter, that's supposed to be his game. We got the staff, and the staff back in is ready as well. 72 food. KAHO feels like he's barely losing anything except that bear, no pun intended, Lamau. And now we're like 1 hero kill away. And that Demon Hunter is surely on the prowl for that. 150 mana burn. Yes, please. Always a great win condition for the elf. And that's another Destroyer dead. 1-2-0. Despite having an Expo, is in no upkeep. We have to say, KAHO is bleeding some units here as well. It's not that easy. Might be forced into a town portal. Dryads are falling left and right. And this is fueling up the tri-hero combo of KAHO to a degree. We are getting talents now to clean this up, but maybe he doesn't even need them. The DK is stepped too far forward, and down he goes. GG. KAHO with quite an exclamation mark in it. Who would have bet a dime on a map win of KAHO here today? Not me. I shall not do it again, I guess. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Ah, feels good. It's like it's 35 degrees outside and someone puts an ice cube in your neck. Like between neck and t-shirt, you know what I mean? Whatever. We got a D8 and we got a DK. Who would have thought, huh? But the secret in game 1 was a little bit that KAHO went for instant aggression. I think 1-2-0 did not expect this. He's using a lot of mana here already for the Makrura spot. Probably in anticipation of the Demon Hunter coming in, so he wants to use his mana. I'm not sure. This is not a good look, man. Ghouls hurt. DK at 50%. Maybe an opportunity for KAHO. Another burn, no more coil. But thanks to the absurd regen that ghouls have in the base, tick, 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 they'll all be back. It's the little it's the undead hospital here.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Techs are running. This time, no on the way to tier 2 expansion. At least just not yet. I've been an advocate many times that you should stay fluent, you should stay tricky. Ideally, if your strategic toolbox is deep, use a wide variety of strats, trying to trick your opponent. Players, of course, do that. But oftentimes, it's very, very nuanced. Mostly relying around creep routes. And yeah, nice attempt to do some damage here, but blight better than immolation. if we want to be extreme. But I guess that is kind of the case, huh? We have a not classic, modern late graveyard that will prevent the production of a slaughterhouse, but this is what undeads do at the moment against Night Elf. You can still tech fast. Boom, that's exactly what's happening here. And Lich. So 1-0 changing it up. He will run into a Naga here, but is there anything he can reach? Not really, I think. No boots on her as well. Something that Life would definitely have. But 120 says, no, 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 no. These Naga battles, they did not go well for me. We're not doing that. I got a best friend, and I bring that best friend, and that best friend is the Frostworm. And since the last patch, when Blizzard said, oh, you know, 2 years ago, we promised you to buff the worm, but we never did it. Let's catch up with that. Worms see a lot more play. And I think it's quite fun. You still have to position them extremely well, and it does take some time and lots of lumber. But 120, he made the worm meta. Single-handedly. Now the Happy fanboys will come in saying, oh, Happy did it first, Happy did it first. But Happy didn't do it successfully. 120 did. Big heal potion for the Demon Hunter is amazing. Can stay in that fight, supported by the Naga. Just has to be careful that he's not getting hit by a Nova, but he is careful enough. Very crisp hero saves here. We've seen that on game 1, and if you lose ghouls in the mid game, that surely weakens your tier 3 push, and this is all that KAHO wants at the moment. That's another ghoul down, 2 in the mid game. Of course, potion used, but the big heal potion is made for exactly a moment like this.
Players' forces are under attack.
So we're catching up to level 3 now. 120. What's his army at the moment? A fiend. A fiend and 2 ghouls. That's about it. Choo-choo? Is that the KAHO hype train that I see? It's the hype train with you guys. Balthor, the hype train conductor. Hop on. As long as you can. Feels like it's been a while since we had one of these. Lich hurt. DK level 3. Lich level 2. Please remember, this is still one base.
Players' forces are under attack.
It's not gonna be too easy for KAHO to hold this with fragile units. He's on a solid way to tier... Oh, he's on a delayed way to tier 3, isn't he? Was heavily focusing on the heroes. Tech. We have destroyers already, and we are getting worms already. I don't think 120 invested much into this early game, really. 120, KAHO did. Oh, I love that Watch Award. Will always show KAHO if there's an expansion. There shouldn't be one, actually. Okay, level 3 Naga, extremely important. We got 2 rings of protection to power up the Demon Hunter. It will be a tough hold. Yeah. But maybe he can intercept something. Like if he sends a Dryad hit spot into the middle of the map and intercepts the dragon when it's flying to the heroes. You gotta be sharp though. You gotta be precise. The map is rather big. Wellspring early, Ultra Vision unlocked as well. KAHO doing good. Is it good enough though? Healthstone. Fantastic item.
A player's forces are under attack.
We got the first worm here. 4 Dryads, Orb of Venom. Orb of Venom on the Naga. Switches it over now. Do we have a destroyer? No, we don't. Nova for the snipe, but we do have 3-3. The worm is coming in. Perfect timing, perfect position, or is it? I think the Dryads are not attacking? Oh, the Worm is diving deep for that bear, getting punished immediately, down to 50%, but thankfully we have another coil. 1-0, doing a lot better than in game 1. Also Filthy Rich with 700 gold, being very, very conservative. Sends in 1 more ghoul, 2 more ghouls. That makes the Dryad dance. Unlike Moon yesterday, he's not saving them all. 2 go down in very quick succession, and this is the series that we kind of expected here. But if 1-0 loses this Worm, we have a whole different game. Is he forced into the health stone? Absolutely. Worm control seems better. Only marching forward when he has something to attack without getting punished with poison. Steps on cooldown. Demon has an invuln though for the 7 seconds. Bit of an odd positioning for that Fiend, but that's where the reinforcements are trickling in right now. Damage output by 1-0 seems superior here. KAHO is going down in his own base. That was a super crisp timing by 1-0. Pushing from here when the Worm was coming from here. And KAHO wasn't ready for this. Is 1-2-0 running out of anything? The only thing that's maybe targetable is the DK, but there is a potion for that. Lich wasn't attacked. No third hero. No triple orb. Only Dryads now. And 1-2-0 can fall back, heal a little, reap the rewards. And Wonderbrown, he thinks this is over. He thinks this is over.
Players' forces are under attack.
Double orb at least. We're gonna get back up to 50 with mostly Dryads in production now. There is no second base. Maybe there is a chance. Maybe with the strong Demon Hunter there is a chance. We're grasping at straws here. But KAHO's willing to fight this. We get... Oh, snap! The temple! Is he playing one temple frenzy? Or is it just the curse anti-magic from Banshees, unlike Necros? Oh, town portal. Pretty much instant here. But okay, it's a trade! Fiend gets killed last second as well. 1200 gold. 1-2-0. Style factor with Necros or safety with Banshees? Second temple is not an indicator. A lot of undeads have been going Necros recently. Well, Banshees were all the rage before. Yesterday, 1-2-0 brought the Banshees back. But also it's Necros! It's Necros! A late game Necro transition. KAHO already working on a counter here with the Chimera Roost. We get heavy air on the Night Elf side as well. Lining up to be a super cool game. 1-2-0 will have the scouting information. Question is, what's he gonna do with that? Yes, Anscom. It's a new layer to the Undead Night Elf matchup that we've seen sprinkled across the past couple of weeks. Super hard to scout for KAHO because he doesn't know what's in the temple. If he even figures out that there's a temple. We go both? We go Banshees and Necros? What the fuck? That is super unusual. It makes sense though. Going mass casters now. Curse is amazing. If not dispelled, anti-magic is amazing versus poison and fork lightning. Necros are somewhat nice because the skeletons are a buffer unit that you have to deal with, and then the real value targets don't get attacked. And Unholy Frenzy is one of the best buffs in the game, if not dispelled. So there's gonna be a lot to dispel. Oh, he cancelled the Banshees, but okay. We go full... No, now he's back again. It's a bit odd, but hey, we like odd. He is very indecisive. He doesn't know. Is it supposed to be Banshees? Is it supposed to be Necros? Is it supposed to be both? We do get triple Chimera Roost, and maybe the Shade saw this, and that's why he's going Banshees now for Curse on the air units and anti-magic. Why not both 120? Why not both? Oh. Solid burns here. But can't stop them forever. 2,000 gold on 120. 1,000 gold on KAHO. Chimeras will still take some time. He saw the roost and cancelled Necrotech. Yeah, that is possible. MGs as well. It's only 3 bears, man. It's really not too many to possess. Makes me wonder if this Banshee investment is worth it. 2,500 gold though. He's gonna possess the chimps. Oh, that'd be pog. Oh, that'd be so pog. Okay, we're getting our money's worth here. We're getting our money's worth. Who gathers most information and who processes this information the best? We still have a shade somewhere. Oh, right. Smack bang in the middle. So if he had vision in the main, he saw the upgrades in the lores. Do you have to be web to get possessed? Yes.
Are under attack.
And he confirmed Banshees. So he's on the right track. 6 Banshees. 120 just lost half his bank. Oh, 64, 64. Hero levels somewhat even. There is no web. There is no web! There is no web! Oh, please keep one bear. Keep one bear. Keep one bear. There. Poor Ritu in the main. He didn't keep that bear. One bear. The Care Bear. Guys, we need a Care Bear. Not worth it? You kidding me?
A player's forces are under attack.
That is the way you answer Banshees. Take away the opportunities to possess units. Killing the bear's not worth it. Oh, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. They will get possessed otherwise. And you have to free up your supply. Moon yesterday did use the bears to attack the expansion with a rogue squad of bears, but in this game we don't really have an unprotected expansion. Why would he kill them if he has supply space? Because there won't be supply space in the near future anymore. When chimeras, though. He built 2 roosts, but he never used chimeras. Oh, I'm worried, man. This is a lot. Is he... How many banshees is there? 6 banshees. Is that too many? Not sure. I love that he adds wagons, man. KAHO is now at 80. Dryads and MGs. 4 MGs is crazy. Do we have enough damage? Super hard to predict what's gonna happen. 2 Invo Potion, Mana Pot, Heal Scroll. Consumables clearly on KAHO's side. Banshees can't be possessed. Mountain Giants can't be possessed. What do we have against the wagons? Seriously, nothing. Banshees always have some worth because of anti-magic shell, as it helps against poison, orb of venom, as well as dryad poison. And curse is nice too. Even if it only forces dispel on the dryad, that makes dryads harder to heal at Moonwells. Oh, worm far forward. Whoops. Yeah, Banshee's anti-magic is crazy damage mitigation. Disease Cloud spread, that's all he wants right now. This is all free. This is all free for 120. I don't think KAHO has anything that threatens 120 right now. There's a layer missing to the Night Elf army. Chimeras, glaives even. Something that pushes them forward. I think the misses here on the Mountain Giants are not really relevant. Maybe also Wisp Flood. If he could backstab with Wisps here now, in the back would be sick. Fana, thank you for the Prime.
Less than 3.
Oh. 120 is on the way to have 2 bases in the late game. Demon Hunter is not level 5. Naga is not level 4. 2 Mountain Giants are severely hurt, and I really wonder, how do you want to heal them? I don't think you do. You just let them die or kill them yourself and replace them. But KAHO holds the Expo. Problem is, he only got 1. 120 has 2, and he's fighting anti-magic. He needs heal scrolls. And he got 1. But only 1. Only 1. AoE damage would be so good here now. We still have 6 Banshees. We have to pay attention to that. Demon Hunter behind enemy lines. DK far forward. Also, thanks to the taunt that disrupts the army positioning a little bit, Demon Hunter can almost do whatever it wants, getting pressured now by the Lich. DK in trouble, has Invo Potions though, and rather uses the TP. Demon Hunter stays safe as well. Fiend falling! And KAHO is doing better here than expected, I have to say. Does he assess the situation correctly? That there is 2 new bases. This would be a prime moment for the bears that he just killed. Like when a fight is brawling here, 2 bears here or here would do a lot. Would do a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
This way, we got 2 base, 1 base, and the Naga's getting caught. Four MGs still, but 3 of them are so hurt. He's draining all the juice? All the Moonwell mana? Oof. Oh, I love that shade position here. Add some Gargs to technically snipe Dryads or noob comment. I don't hate it. This would be like one of Europe's best undeads. Sheik is playing it that way without fiends with Gargs. Surely easier to maneuver. We add a second slaughterhouse. A bombs, wagons. We stick with Mountain Giants Dryads. Heal Scroll will have massive value. God damn, I want to see the value. You can check that now with the Magic Sentry Twitch extension. Extremely clever positioning on the DK for the most part. Always out of range of the DH. But Disease Cloud is adding so much. It's so much damage by Disease Cloud. And you have to respond at all times, right? 1-0 is getting filthy rich now. Still at 80. All it takes, though, is one lost fight. Crazy how he stacks the Destroyer and the Worm. I've never seen that before, I think. 4,300 healing done from 2 heal scrolls. Holy shit. That's nuts. Yeah, poison is very strong in Warcraft. Good snipe. Dispel on the anti-magic, but there is a coil, there is an invuln. I don't think there's a big chance for any hero action here. And there's the shop control by 1-0 is gorgeous. He's never really allowing KAHO to go to the shop again. Maybe now, as there is a slot on the Demon Hunter and he needs that scroll. The Dryads need that scroll. Rain! What's up, my dude?
Greetings.
Greetings. Heal scroll, so necessary, amazing timing, maybe a bit too late. He gets good damage done. Demon Hunter has no invul potion. DK though, might be forced. Taunt. Invul potion, okay. Demon Hunter out of the fight with that little bit of focus here. Mountain Giant not really forgotten about, still disrupting. If he gets one of these wagons, that would be a big help. Can't be coiled, of course. Yeah? Got him! KAHO is down in supply though. And the Mountain Giants are not looking too good. He needs a big play. This is 2 bases running the entire time. And oh, that shop. Oh, big help. Great support. It's 3 wagons now though. 100 supply and KAHO can't follow. He can get up to 80. Sick responses by both players. We get better solutions for the Mountain Giants now as we get Abominations. Can then be eaten as well for more mana. And Chimeras. Big gamble by KAHO. He doesn't know that 1-0 has no web. Ah, he also doesn't have heal scrolls. Again, we're posturing up. 40 seconds till the next heal scroll. Maybe by now. It's so stressful, right? But maybe by now, backpack would have been nice to send the unit to the bottom left where heal scrolls are available. Here they're not. And I think these Chimeras are coming in too late. Mountain Giants have mostly disappeared. That is 7 food each. And 1-0 can easily go. Yep, TP out. Go for the web. He's losing a couple of units here, but he trades it for an MG. This MG is still alive, but cannot be healed. It's so much healing missing. And of course, it's only 2/3 of a Chimera as there is curse on him. I would love to know how this fight goes if he builds 2 MGs and 2 Chimeras. and one bear in the back. Maybe that's the better army composition. Now it's too late. Like damage, 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 poison, supremacy. There is a reason, of course, to not go for chimeras, as there was banshees, and anti-magic is extremely strong against them, and curse as well, and lich also. But I think they would have given him control if you position them here at the shop, somewhere where they're safe. But of course, we knew that there is no web. KAHO didn't know that there is no web, so that changed the equation, right? Okay, now there is web, now there is focus fire, and uncontested heavy air as well as uncontested wagons. This looks like a computer insane army, guys. This very much looks like a computer insane army. 31 minutes, and this will be the end with the mana pot. Avada, no Kadabra. And the 80 versus 100, 90 versus 100 slugfest comes to an end. 1-0 with the better transitions, with the better late game, and the better army composition. GG. GG! 1-0 with a nicer start. KAHO also less aggressive. 1-0 plays the map well. And then KAHO had a solid idea. Going for the chimeras, going for the mountain giants. The scouting was mostly good, but maybe overcommitment to MGs. We also can't forget that there was no web until the 30-minute mark, and there was no Naga. So there was a potential for a lot of talents, I think.
Town is under siege.
Oh, the dodge by KAHO. Boom! Okay, this does not look unmotivated, frustrated. Get the detonate off as well. And we have the third different opening for KAHO. I like that a lot. On game 1, we had instant harass with mana burn. On game 2, we had a little bit of a slower start with the Makrura camp, mostly creeping. And now we got immolation creeping, but on the opposite side, ready for the harass. Shout out KAHO, man. This guy clearly put some work in yesterday. I appreciate that. Oh, this will be a lot of poison if you don't do it well. -1 ghoul. Yet another burn. We got a lot of poison, as I said, man. Gets the level 2 still. And big vision.
A player's forces are under attack.
It is a very good time to peak in this scene right now, of course. We do have this tournament. Tomorrow we go into a 8-player single elimination tournament. And the top 3 of that will go into a 4-player tournament for $5,000 next weekend. Six snipe here. That was risky. But he saw that 1-0 went to the left-hand side because of the ward. So he knew that this was free. Item 1 for the shop. No expo on 1-0. Yesterday, we saw how deadly an undead high ground expansion can be. I really, really like that KAHO adjusted. He has wisps up top. So whenever there's creeping going on, he will see that immediately. You have to stop that immediately. It's an original creep route here by 1-0 as well with the nulls. He wants to stay away from KAHO as long as possible. Flute is okay. Dryads get more damage. Archer get more damage. Demon Hunter gets more damage with Warp against air units. Obviously would have loved to have Rune Braces, but... just because I can. Lich. So we go worms again, huh? Both play around each other quite nicely. It felt like KAHO's tier 3 was a little bit late last game. We adjust. I'm gonna be honest with you guys for once. Twitch streamer tells the truth. I thought 1-0 would be cruising through this series, make a quick 3-0, then maybe slack a little bit. But no. This is very hyped, this is very tough. It's very close.
A player's forces are under attack.
It could, of course, still be the same Coil Nova game over outcome, right? Especially if KAHO is not scoring on map 3. I'm always a little worried about his mental. But very promising start to the day. Speaking of the day, in around about 4 hours, we got Carson casting the weekly. Sign up, sign up, sign up. Lionhorn, more armor, always appreciated. Unholy aura for KAHO is sick, by the way. Yesterday, creeping these red spots kind of cost him a map because it took forever. Not here.
A player's forces are under
1-0 is hurt right before tier 3. But of course, KAHO doesn't want to engage right now, eh? Okay, bros are angry. What the hell? Bloodlusted inner fire creeps. What did this Ancient of War ever do to you, dude? That's how you deal with the freaking intruder. Lich! Ooh, that was a nasty meta burn here. Ogre can't snipe this. Coil from far away. If KAHO gets both red spots, that's massive. No solution against Reju. This is the last moment before worms. Big one. Coil ready. Oh, KAHO got this. And the item as well. Careful now with archers though. But it looks like KAHO playing at 300 degrees. The body block by the bear is fantastic. Opening up the Reju too, so he can't kill that bear. Lich is dead. Swing level 4. KAHO is stomping 1-0 like crazy, dude. There's no TP. Can you reach? Is 1-0 blocking himself a little bit? No, not really. Demon Hunter chasing statues, doing the best they can to somehow get some HP on that bar. But I think you gotta put these hero behind bars. What the hell is going on? Not a great game by 1-0, we have to say. Didn't really deal well with the initial aggression. Didn't really play well around the red spots creeping, and now he's getting trampled on for now. Dryads are coming in, and there's still the worm coming. This is why the supply gap is this big. But hero levels speak for itself. 4-1 versus 3-5, 2-4 versus 1-9. Streaming woke me up for good. Yo, welcome, bro.
A player's
This is,
forces
oh, Mana Stone. Oh, welcome back to the game, 120. Welcome back to the game. We don't have a scout left-hand side no more. We also have a One of the Wind. 120 was playing relatively low on Dispel this entire series. Like one Destroyer or something. Yeah, that was a bit too easy. And we meet each other at 50-50. Currently, KAHO, no additional Moonwells. Would love to see them prior to the next nighttime, but there's a creep check. There's no TP, but there's a heal scroll and a mana pot. Mana stone. No staff. No staff! No! Naga gets blown into a million pieces, but this could have been the end for the demon. And if there's an end for the demon, it's the end of the game. KAHO fumbling this game so bad. No staff, dude. That's so risky. And that is how you invite your opponent back into the game. Lich can level. It's a little bit of damage done, but the Naga, kind of lucky actually that she's only level 2. Poison can still stack up, but there's still nothing to save the Demon Hunter here. Need potion, got potion. That was all the Moonwell juice though. Everything. Careless for once, man. Careless for once. And then it took some time because the Demon Hunter was slot starved and you have to open up your inventory. And that takes like, I don't know, 7 clicks. Chaos everywhere. And now 120 is getting really, really, really comfortable in KAHO's base.
Player's forces are under attack.
120 can do whatever he wants now. It feels like. Supply is still even. He could expand. Naga. Can you get rid of that worm? Or the Destro? Anything. We need a moment. We need a KAHO moment now. Enabled by Naga and Demon Hunter. Love the reveals always, man. The burrow plays don't really work for 120. Mana Stone. Oh, the coil! Oh, sick! Big time save! That worm will need a lot of attention, but the statues shall be ready. Or are they? Always a bait. Always a bait. With 120, you never know if it's on purpose or not. But let's just say it's on purpose. This worm soaked up so much damage. KAHO's alive, though. Alive and fighting. And we don't have 2 bases on 120. Playable. It's exactly 7 clicks. I'm a freaking god, man. Can he get the foot in the door? Not really, but great burns, great chase. Lich still very hurt. We got a game. We got a game. We're so close to level 5 as well. 1 steal. Oh, he got it! $150 mana burn. This time we don't have any casters coming on 120. It's just a
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow, bro. Make me look like a freaking fool. Now there's casters coming. And again, the question, is it Necros or is it Banshees?
A player's forces are under attack.
We have a town portal here. That'd be 325 gold. It's always comfortable for the night. Like, it's a comfortable night out position if he's burning statues. This game, or this position here, he couldn't reach anything else, but the burns are so good, dude. Not only is mana burn getting stronger per level, it also reduces the cooldown. Ridiculous, isn't it? And we are going Ancient of Wind. Oh, we are getting different answers, guys. We're going late game once again. One base, one base. KAHO seems to know that there is, or just game sense that there is a caster transition coming. And he's going either Talons and Chimeras or Fairy Dragons and Chimeras. I don't think there's a Hippo, really, in before he's instantly building a Hippo. But I think I like this better. 1-2-0s again without Web. Despite Fiends. 1,000 gold. 600 on the other side. Oh, I love this series, man. Holy shit! I haven't cast like pro Warcraft in a while. It was always Remo in the afternoon. He's not an evening person. So I had to do the evening streams. But damn! Were the past couple of weeks this fun as it was yesterday and today? Because this feels like...
I need burgers. After this game, I am gonna grab some burgers. Join me, Neo.
For 3 euros? What kind of burger can you get for 3 euros? I don't want to see what's on that burger, dude. But I would join you for everything. Oh, Mr. X-Lord. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you back. Are you dancing Disco Fox now to your music? I would love to see that. With a broom in your hand. Thank you, man. We are in a pretty sick series, actually, between KAHO and 1-2-0. KAHO is performing way better than expected. Has a very, very good chance. Kills another Fiend, level 5 on the DK. Is he falling apart now? Is it the X-Lord Jinx? Not just yet. Not just yet. Maybe in a bit. 1,600 gold as we have a transition. The arm was in the air for the coil. Worm. Oh, go get him. Still got him. Sick. Worm dead. Both players in shambles. And another bear falling. That would have been a good redo. One bear remaining. Who rebuilds better with these huge banks they got?
A player's forces are under attack.
It was filled with the most Orc Night Elf fun you've ever seen. Too sad I missed that. Yes, Mr. Drukan, I saw that. Lots of glaives. Glaives make everything better. We have Necros this time, by the way. We do have Necros this time. So for now, talent transition by KAHO. Chimera coming instantly.
Forces are under attack.
And I guess we are not switching to Banshees this time. Right click. Nicely playing around the forest. KAHO could choose basically what to attack. Fiend, Lich. Still so much gold on 1-2-0. After the Worm, after the Fiends, after the Necro transition. Is KAHO calling the Necros? Since he's going quite heavy on Chimeras, I think he does.
A player's forces are under attack.
We will have cripple on the Chimeras. We need the spell against it. Again, we approach this late game where you got so much decision making to be done. There is no weapon indeed. Second time in a row. Who builds the better army? Exler was playing Elf and now he complains about UD, lol. Brother Justice. Exler is complaining about everything. Not just now. Forever. Sometimes rightfully so even. If that's an opinion that I agree with, of course. Otherwise, absolute fool. Calm before the storm. 3 attack upgrades. We do have a scout. And we do see the Necros now. What kind of reaction does this spark? 1600 gold. KAHO will have time. KAHO will have time. We have a Chimera. I feel like we need... Oh, 2 more! Will we get Fairy Dragons? And will we get Web on the other side? Yes, oh, the production! Have you ever seen a Night Elf producing from 3 different production buildings, 5 units at the time? Oh, glory, glory, Elf production. I almost missed the fight here. Naga in trouble. But Demon is here, Crow is here. 120 is still not going for Web. This is mind-blowing, guys. This is mind-blowing.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can go up to 80 and then research it, I guess. Did he queue it? Yes. So we go up to 80, then we go for Web. We got the wagons. Insane armies are gonna clash.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big diversity, huge armies, big heroes. This is everything we want from late game Warcraft. Everything. We're gonna have so much to dispel. I don't know if the 2 Dryads are enough, man. We need some Wisps as well to flood it with Detonate. Main base empty. We sell everything. So much influx now. Theoretically, you could go for base race. You can use all the Wisps. Wait a second, wait a second. This is the one last fight. One last fight with so many Wisps. We're fighting outside the Night Elf base. Unholy Frenzy Worm. So much damage on both sides. Here come the Wisps. Will they be stopped? The Lich has no mana except if he uses the potion. Oh my god, this is just chaos. Pure chaos. Worm out of the fight. The Chimeras over the forest with Roar. Damn it, detonate them! Detonate them all! The worm goes hard here. Level 5 on the Naga. The worm must die. The worm will die. I think KAHO is having a good shot here. Level 6! Superman! Off we go. Lich almost dead, but the coil is there. The mana burn just a little bit too late. But KAHO is wiping the floor with 1-2-0. Shebang! 2-1. Oh my god. What a game. How much fun this is, man. What a series. Wisp should have Blink. I was of the opinion that Fairy Dragons should have Blink. But that was just me.
A player's forces are under attack.
What's the observer typing at the beginning of the game? We thank our gracious sponsors... something something. We start with the lab. That's the easiest camp with a solid reward. They gave him Blink in Heroes. Really? Maybe it's the game designer in me. I didn't know that. Demon Hunter is moving into the middle already. Gets the crystal ball. Uses that as well. Tech at the same time. Contesting now. Mana burn. Immolation. I am incredibly proud at KAHO, man. He's playing like a second version of life here. Super clean. There was one mistake with the Naga that was exposed, but apart from that, amazing. We bring the archers here. Can't go for the last hit, but maybe ghouls. Detto, not worth it. Skeleton move to the side. Good splits. Very good splits. And the body block as well. 120's defense of this Creepjack was flawless, I would say. And now we get the Rid deck. Oh, can you cancel this? It's big. Starving and craving burgers. What kind of burger guy are you? Dude, I would love to have a mushroom burger now as well. But hey, it's a long day. And an amazing day. Texas bacon, beef, egg. I never got the hype about egg on a burger. But you do you. Last hit to KAHO, right? Holy, ghoul down as well. Oh, careful, dude. Careful. You're playing with fire. But he wants the burn. He gives up this. I think that's the right decision, man. Give up one creep. Stay safe. Use your moon wells. You got the boots. And archers are still here to contest. This is something Moon has been tinkering around with yesterday as well. With invisible archers. A lot. And we got the Naga for control. The Demon Hunter is back. Got the boots. Able to catch up a little bit. Is he passing them for the Naga? Not really.
A player's forces are under attack.
If an archer falls, it's not the end of the world. So, we don't have an expo, but we are freeing up this expo. Maybe an indicator if we go late. Autumn Leaves expo timing was so nice. I'm really curious that he never tried again afterwards. But as I said before, I also appreciate that you stay strategically fluid. And you're not doing the same thing 2-3 times in a row just because it worked once. Very, very, very much a fan of that. I think in the history of Warcraft, people oftentimes repeated their success strategies too often. But KAHO has learned from that. Level 3 demon. Claws +8. Gloves, circlet, and devotion aura. That's a crazy inventory. And how helpful this is for dryads later. 2 heroes, 4 archers, any creep spot. Let's go. Inspired as a human player. You really want to complain about that? No hero, 4 militia, orange spot. Let's go.
A player's forces
Yeah?
are under attack.
I don't think so. This strategy reminds me a bit of map 2. That Nova. Ouch! Ouch! Another one! Oy, 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 oy. If it's not a lich, if it's this goddamn Ice Revenant, this was a risk taking it that early. That's 3 Nova! Okay, in general, I really like Naga creeping with Ancient. 1-0 is probably laughing his ass off now. Moon did this as well with the roaming demon. This backfired a little. He got the Unholy Aura though. And he burns a lot. So I think the best thing 1-0 is going for himself is of course level 3 DK, but no mana and the worm timing. This worm timing has to hit hard. Otherwise, KAHO was in a fantastic spot. He got sick items, he got sick levels. And bears are coming too. Does he have the resources for orb? Not really. Oh, he does, he does. And for 1-0, only the Boots of Kel'Thuzad that are kind of useless. Yeah, the carry is the worm. Guys, an 11-game win streak might end right here. He's ready to contest. Is KAHO ready to fight? Yeah, with the 6 supply archers, probably not. 1 coil ready. And Wand of Mana stealing is a great help, you have to say. Oh, no Dispel just yet. We're not on 50 and we have no Dispel yet. Oh, KAHO sees an opportunity here. I think he's a bit too... Yep. Too confident about this.
Players' forces are under attack.
Damn. Damn. What a series. Super high stakes for this push now. KAHO trying to contest this camp. Can't reach any levels, but might... I was about to say might deny level 4 and 3, but I don't think so. Gigantic power spike for 1-0 now. 1.5 minutes ago, it looked rather bleak. Now KAHO has to stall a lot of time and posture up defensively. That will give the red spot to 1-0 then. Why isn't Naga third popular anymore? It's oftentimes a timing thing. You have to debate if you want a worm or a Naga. Worm is also slow, also big damage, can be coiled, is flying. Worm is just the better Naga.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, Demon Hunter's so confident, man. Okay, big invuln paired with redo. Can he do something about these ghouls? The ghouls gotta die if KAHO wants the chance. Fork Lightning ready at 3. Demon Hunter solid burns. The bears are all trapped though with... Oh my god. Oh my god, that worm and the Destro do tons of damage. The writing was on the wall a little bit due to the timing of 1-0 having so much map presence. KAHO says, okay, I know you want the red spot. You have to fight for it. But it's relatively one-sided. Mana is getting lower and lower, but the statues aren't burnt yet. Bears deleted. All the bears are gone.
A player's forces are under attack.
Naga's adding 5k damage to this game, but yeah. Sharking for reinforcement without a Dryad, that's rough. The Worm Destro combo, man. Terrifying. Even a coil on a ghoul. Very good comeback by 1-0.
Player's forces are under attack.
But I like the oh, Dryad split to the side. This is pretty much exactly what Moon played yesterday when he 3-0'd 1-0. Moon more efficient. Stealing the creep spots in front of 1-0's base is something. And 1-0 is not fixing the rally points. Those are mistakes. But maybe he doesn't care as the big push is coming. 2 statues Worm. This is... I don't think it's ending the game. But hey, maybe it is. With home turf advantage, with shop, with Moonwells, there is a chance for KAHO to hold here. He wants him out. He wants him gone. Hero focus. Desperate attempt. We do have the 2 auras working in favor of KAHO, but the bears are getting deleted. Deleted by all this damage. Focus fire strong. Hero level strong. Heroes in general strong. Frost armor always up. It's not free for 1-0. He lost quite a bit already. And again, if KAHO kills the worm, the world's his oyster. That is so much control. Maybe with another Fog Lightning, but there is no mana no more. Demon Hunter, Naga, Dryads can do everything if they really want it. Here's the wagon now, though, with Disease Cloud. More damage. And there was a coil to heal up that worm again. The statues are doing the fantastic job, too. And if he casts Reju, the Destroyer will have a feast. Problematic. Problematic. Demon Hunter step to the side. Are we chasing for that worm? We are. We are. Not much mana, but the worm is gone and the statue, one statue is useless.
Player's forces are under attack.
Guys, KAHO has a chance, man. KAHO held this with all the Moonwell juice in the world. I think 1-0 rather expand, dude. And speaking of expansions, KAHO is so confident. The momentum is shifting in this series. Not this series, this game. We need another worm. We are going for a shade.
Player's forces are under attack.
And 1-0, if you're pushing into a Night Elf base with full Moonwells, this can happen. There was no mana. And on KAHO's side, there was a lot to work with. Damn, oh damn. Demon Hunter's close to 5 again. We got Pipe for 1-0 that is screaming for casters, and we get them. Love the potion. Love the staff. Terrifying situation for 1-0. Is he making the right call? Is it Banshees this time?
A player's forces are under attack.
Expo in a minute. When it comes to Night Elves, everybody is talking about Life, as he was the Happy Slayer for a while, contesting Happy in 2 grand finals. And Moon, because it's Moon. But this week, KAHO and Lawlight, man. Amazing. Solid Nova. He really wants to detonate here. Couldn't put them in. 7 seconds. Is it Banshees? We don't have an indicator. Oh, he cancelled the temple. He cancelled the temple. Okay. And the second base is up, guys. The win condition is up. And the next win condition is closed. That being the level 5 Demon Hunter. Good sidestep against the chicken. You don't want to lose the game to a chicken. 2 worms, though. Any additional... Oh, he's building bears. He's building bears into 2 worms. I don't know, guys. We don't have the crazy production this time. We got the classic Night Elf production of double lore. This has to mine a little bit more. A little bit more. We need so much more. This time, no Moonwells here. This time, no pre-burn. We got Coil Nova. We got 2 worms. Maybe soon to be 1. But these bears are just fodder. All of them on a silver platter. All of them clumped up. The Fiend Micro is looking great. 1 coil saves the one. We need more Dryads. And yesterday, KAHO has huge issues of rebuilding throughout the fight. This continues today. 700 gold. Why have an expo when you're not building units, man? The Dryads are getting wrecked by the wagon. And the supply gap is just growing and growing and growing. This was not KAHO's game. He gets level 5 now, but maybe it's all too little and maybe it's all too late. If he has solutions to the worms, then maybe. But the army, you see it at the bottom right-hand side, is 3 Dryads. And that's the knockout punch, and we go full distance. 1-0, and KAHO bring out the best in Night Elf and Undead. This game... KAHO looked a little bit deflated at some point. 1-0 was surely dictating, but with this being his last loser's pick, he had to. I'm not so sure anymore. Alrighty, we are down to the best of 1. KAHO, as I said, very different starts. Sometimes aggressive, sometimes creeping, sometimes mana burn, sometimes immolation. Very, very hard to calculate this if you're 1-0. Good reads. And here we go. First mana burn in, second one coming, no immo, which is kind of the norm. Usually, I'd start hating on the Night Elf without immolation, but I was proven wrong the past couple of days. Mana burn early can work. Moon showed it, KAHO showed it. Double Detto. Not bad. This is how you get XP. If you kill a ghoul early, the momentum might swing a little bit in your favor. And snare again. The usage of archers by Moon and KAHO the past couple of days. Very, very good. Get lots of damage out of them. But 1-0 also plays proper. Level 2 on the Demon Hunter finally. Ghoul kills. Big ripple effect. Tech-wise, it's same second even, right? Yes, it's the same very second. How deep does the playbook go, KAHO? You came so prepared for this play all 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, dude. Very unfortunate item to find here, as the bears will offer this anyway. Of course, you're always looking for heal potions if you're the Night Elf, or invul potions. Not the case, but it's at least good gold. And you take it away from 1 to 0. Because his timings are very sharp always. And if you amplify that with the Scroll of the Beast, painful.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's one hell of an angry bear, boys. Creeps were pretty angry in general today. Mercs. Really? This big of an investment?
A player's forces are under attack.
Is that worth it? For a later tech? What's he gonna do with that? More map control? Okay, but 1 to 0 plays it passive. Goes all the way back to his side of the map. Is he contesting this now? Huge moment. Can DK steal something here? So far, there is no slow. There is no Naga. Very late Naga. Getting it now. Oh, Ancient must live for the creep spot. But okay, gets the control back. High Priest gone. Naga already with impact. 1 to 0, definitely respecting the snake lady, and is going Lich once again. Worm at some point. Big item up for grabs here. A little bit of a stalemate around the creep spot, which is favorable for 1 to 0, because KAHO has a little power spike now, or
Player's
soon.
forces are under attack.
Especially with the first Dryad. Fairy Fire applied. Big damage. Good burn 400 as well. KAHO plays a wonderful Demon Hunter up until now. This is of course begging for Coil Nova B2W rip, but he gets this one. Devotion Aura again. More armor on everything, which is something you always want against Undead. Just to weaken the focus fire a little bit. Again, we have a super solid tech advantage for 1 to 0. Very little invest. Still solid reward timing wise. If KAHO gets both Furbergs in the middle though, that's huge. There is no Coil Nova. He might get it. Indeed, but the flute goes to 1 to 0. Steals it. Coil gotta go for the TP as the Furberg was blocking. Getting out now, lost the TP. A little bit of map control back for 1 to 0, whose tech is done. Destroyer upgrade in the works. Frostworms in the works. XP is very low for 1 to 0 though, especially on that Lich.
Player's forces are under attack.
ADS, the rule of thumb in Warcraft, always do something. Gotta lick your wounds of course, but Reju is up. Tier 3 is up too. Can you force 1 to 0? Can you bait him into a fight again? Lich inventory is mental. Flute, claw, gloves, mental, circlet. He's plus 20. Holy shit, dude! It's not a good sign. If you hold it with KAHO. It is KAHO's best versus undead series this year, I would say. That I've seen at least. In the end, it might still be undead supremacy. Ancient Django! Yes, please! More great items for 1-0 that is trickling in, man. Nice little pull. Without any risk. An unholy aura on the other side. So at least no big movement, no additional movement speed advantage on 1-0. More dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
No expo. No casters. It's the push, huh? 10-minute 30 roundabout. Is the worm coming already? Oh yes. Oh yes. KAHO, you need to be at home. You got a TP. He knows.
A town is under siege.
And so far the defenses were great. But this time the moonwells are kind of empty. This is the big, it's supposed to be a big 1-0 push. He made it to level 4-3. He got insane inventory. But there's an orb. There is a staff. The ghouls are getting fried. Is there a little bit of freedom for the bears against the fiends? And do you have the right solution against the ghouls? That's the question. Bear number 1 down. It's the fight for the win in this series. This will pave the way for the rest that's to come. Bears melting, ghouls melting. It's not a great day to be a ground unit here. Also the Lich down to 50% when there's no more coil available. KAHO is looking fine if he keeps the Demon Hunter up. Supply-wise, this is not reflected, but look at the HP of 1-0. He can't stay in this fight anymore. And Dryads can't be Coil Nova. This Demon Hunter is on a mission. We got a heal scroll. We got the Wind of Mana stealing, and that enables him for the coil that enables the Lich. One item usage here, having a good ripple effect. Otherwise, KAHO could have chased him. We do still have a bear. We do get that reju. We need to stock up back at 50. And now is the question of what 1-0 is doing with this. Ghoul's gone. Last creep spot on the map, kinda, eh? 1-0 has a TP. Both want the Furberg, of course. Oh, it's still 2 ghouls here. That's a big one. Ring +5, also amazing, especially for the hero arena later. No TP for KAHO anymore. He feels like he has to be active. Is that an Invo potion already? Or staff? Okay. Beginning of nighttime. We can staff back in. He kind of needs to staff back in soon. Lich! What? So close! So close! Now the worm is exposed here. Can try to save him over the forest. Oh, 1-0 shaky. Shaky! With one more fork lightning, he grills that Lich. I'm sorry, it wasn't the last one. The last creep spot. This is the last creep spot. And 1-0 has to lick his wounds. It goes, of course, very, very fast with mana available, with statues available. Can he kill the Sasquatch in time? He absolutely does. He slot starved, actually. Can't pick up the item. And now it's time for Shade and Casters again. KAHO contesting. Don't go to the shop, my dude. I don't want you to get the Invo potions. I don't want you to get the heal scrolls. That's my shop. 4.5. The levels are so close between them. Statue did a fantastic job. I don't think 1-0 will allow another burn.
Players' forces are under attack.
Again, Chimeras. Third time this series. They have a 50% win rate. This map will tip the scales one way or the other. And 1-0. I don't see temples, but I said this before, and then there were temples like the second after. This was another... Oh my god. Double claw plus 8, dude! This lich is plus 27. This lich can almost win it by himself. If not controlled well. Illusions for scouting. Great. Shade for scouting. Great. Do we get a wind? Oh, yes. We get talents and chimeras again, huh? Plus he's getting ready. Oh, that's level 5! Huge! Oh, damn! Big level 3 mana burn. And now the temple on 1-0, but I'm not sure KAHO saw this. The illusion got intercepted before. This one kind of ignored. Oh my god, what a game 5 here. This will probably be a little calm in the next couple of minutes. But when you've been here for map 1 and 3, you know what kind of fireworks there's gonna be. Big mana burns. This is #1 mission for KAHO. Keep the mana low. Ideally also on statues. My heart rate, man. Ridiculous. Optimizing army now, getting talents in. 1-0 was extremely late with web this series. We go Banshees. No more Necros. Those were counted way too hard. Is he willing to go Chimeras versus Banshees? That's the question. At least, like, he's not going Ancient or Mountain Giants this time. Please go see a doctor. Can you examine me, maybe? Little Doktorspielchen, X-Lord, you and me. Ina can be involved as well, if you like that more. It's okay. Ooh, Cyclone. Master Talents. And an Expo. I mean, KAHO still has a bit of time. 2,000 gold 1-0. This Expo is greedy, dude. 1-0 will be able to go up to 80 in no time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 production buildings again. We don't have Disease Cloud, but we do have Web. Talon, Chimera. Mark of the Claw. I'm not sold on this Expo. If it works, this is a game-winning Tree of Life. If it doesn't work, it might ruin the game. 1-0 breaking upkeep. Noteworthy that KAHO completely abandoned all Potom plays. 8 Banshees, bro. Okay. He sees it. He sees it. He sees it. He sees it. Good scout. He saw the production. He has to start production as well. But he queues another defense upgrade. The greed. The greed. Oh, is that the right call, man? 1300 gold. He's not moving the tree. You got nothing else to do, bro. Move your ass. Quote HP Baxter. Oh, you do something. Poke, 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 poke. He's just standing there. He's just standing there. 1-0 at 80. That's a crazy oversight. Do we need more Dryads, man? We only have 3. 1-0 this time is expanding.
Are under attack.
We get the pre-burns done. Just insane. Well, now he remembers. There's also no nature's blessing. Wouldn't have been in time. Dude, we still have 5 bears. He built bears into banshees, right? He built bears into banshees. Why? One to 0 got what he wanted. He got his expo up.
Players' forces are under attack.
He can cyclone banshees. Okay. Do you trust? I don't. I mean, theoretically, yeah. We do have talents on the ground, talents in the air. This one against destroyers and worms. These guys against heroes and possession. You trust? Axelot is trusting Night Elf Micro. Okay. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, man. I think this kind of doomed, but hey, let's see. This is the final fight of the first series of the day. Demon Hunter melted to 50%. Cyclone number 1, 2. Okay, that was sweet. DK far forward. We have heal potion, invoke potion, possession cancelled once again. Cyclone everywhere. Potion is good, and the bears are marching forward. The banshees are all up in the air. This is terrible for 1-0. 66 food and everything is bleeding. The entire army wears a crimson mass. Worm down. He can pick up the pieces now. KAHO, I was wrong. Axelot was right. KAHO was right. I did not think he would be able to put on such a clean fight. He's just wiping the floor now. Rarely have I been so happy to be so wrong. He lost nothing, right? Did he lose anything? Detonate again. There's a little mana left, but he can detonate again. Oh my god. Cyclone so powerful. There's no destroyer. There's no dispel. Just be a little careful that you don't get coiled, man. A little careful. There's fairy fire everywhere, and fairy fire is so good. Like an orb of corruption. The powerful lich. Doesn't matter.
What FK am I watching?
Yeah, Nonox, thank you for the tip. This is just a victory roll. god! Lich was about to die, but one last coil, I guess, with the involvement of a mana potion. But Acolytes are gone, 1-0. Soon not mining anymore. 5.7. 11 wins in a row for 1-0 is the streak. But nobody beats KAHO 12 times in a row. Well, maybe Happy does. I don't care. Expo dead. Imagine this Expo in the north would be up. 28 food. DH close to 6. Better Necros next time. Necros got wiped on Last Refuge. I don't know if you were here already, but KAHO had the perfect answer to Necros as well. Don't lose the demon. Don't lose the demon, and it's all yours. We have big dispel. Wiped. He morphed the destroyer into the crows. Okay, bro. Just tap out, man. Just tap out. Bam, 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 bam. GG. KAHO 3-2 over 1-0. A result that seriously nobody could have expected.